Welcome to the Startup Podcast, man. You know, this is going to be a really different and interesting episode that we have here today, you guys. So, me and Drew are tuning in from Modesto via FaceTime. And then you got Dre out in Vegas. You know, he moved out in Vegas. We're not going to even get started with that. We still don't understand why my man went out to Vegas, but he is in Vegas. But, you know, we got Drew here. And Drew, you want to introduce yourself and see what's going on?
What's up, man? This has been a while since we've been on this podcast, bro. This Cali life been insane, Dre. How's that Vegas life treating you, bro?
Bro, I love it out here. The weather is fucking ridiculous, though. I cannot lie to y'all. Like, we get snow, we get hail, we get fucking windstorms. And it hasn't been hot yet. It's not even summertime. We got all the winter storms. So, besides the weather, it's been cool out here. I'm glad I got out of Fresno.
That desert heat, bro, is going to go crazy. Watch. May come around, you're going to be sweating your ass off.
I'm already knowing. I'm looking forward to it, though. I ain't going to lie.
Looking forward to sweating and booty cheeks off?
No, he's been looking forward to seeing the booty cheeks on the strip. That's what he's looking forward to.
You feel me? It's gonna be a hot summer. I'm a summer baby, so you know how that is.
Okay,
plus, we got that summer trip coming up too.
So what's the moves been like out there, Dre? How's it been like in Vegas? What's Vegas about?
Working nonstop, making this money every day, 6 days a week. Take one day off, repeat, rinse and repeat. Every time I got family members or whoever, people coming to visit me, there's always something to do in Vegas. We never run out of things to do. Like, I love it. Nothing closes out here till like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So we be turned, bro. Every night.
I'm about to see you in like a week and a half, bro.
Yeah, you about to be here, John Jones, huh?
Yes, sir. 285. UFC 285 about to go crazy out here, man.
John Jones.
That's gonna be a sick fight, man. Who else is fighting in that one?
They just added Valentina Shevchenko to the card. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
I don't. Entertain me.
But she is the world's best lightweight. Or I don't know what weight she is. I don't want to mess that up because they're female weights. You know, I could look it up real quick and let y'all know. But Valentina Shevchenko is added to that card. And, bro, it's going to be crazy. We got a double championship bout on there with John Jones and Valentina. It's going to look insane. I've never seen, like, Valentina or any of the, like, top girl, like, contenders fight. So I'm, like, interested to go see how this turns out.
Bro, that sounds like a sick event.
She's a woman's flyweight.
Flyweight champ.
She's fighting our homegirl, Alexa Grasso from Mexico.
Wow, okay. So
who's the champ?
What's her? Shevchenko? I don't want to, like, butcher it, but, man, she's 23-3. And then you got Grasso at 15-3 from Mexico. It looks like a pretty tight-knit matchup, man. They're both damn near the same exact size and everything. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, they got pretty nice traits right here, man. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one with this. I'm looking at it straight off of the screen, Dre, so if you have any questions, that's what we're looking at.
Is this your first
what's that
fight?
Over Ramnov. That looks like a really good fight. What'd you say? Sorry, Dre.
Is this your first fight you're going to?
No, this is my second fight live going to.
Well, how was the first one? Where was it?
The first one? Yeah, I was like 13, like 12, 13. Whenever I first started getting into MMA, like, as in, like, training. Bro, I've been watching MMA since I was, like, I don't know, 8. Would watch Rampage Jackson and shit.
Rampage.
So, like, you know Rampage. So, like, going to that fight, I was like, oh, shit, like, this is crazy. We seen Demetrius Johnson win his flyweight belt, I think, and he held it for, like, 8 years in a row after that. And then he ended up going to one championship. It's a different fighting organization. So he left the UFC to go over there, and then the UFC got this fucking weak-ass guy named Ben Askren, who got knocked out by Jake Paul. I'm sure you guys seen that. So, yeah, bro. It was so fun. It was hella fun. But this time, like, being older, I'm going to be drunk and shit.
Yeah.
Like, with my dad, it should be interesting, bro.
That's going to be fun, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I'm interested. This is one of my favorite fighters, actually.
He's 16-0, bro.
Rakhmonov.
Where's he from?
I don't know what flag that is, but it's very interesting. Let me look.
That's very interesting.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, Kazakhstan. He's a welterweight. 170. 16-0. This is my boy.
He's fighting John Jones?
No. He's fighting this guy named Geoff Neal.
Okay.
Jeff Neal. They call him Jeff Neal.
It's gonna be a lit weekend, bro. What's that? First weekend of March out here? It's gonna be a little bit warmer too.
I want to see, actually, you know what? Speaking of that, I was going to say after, I'll have to check my schedule because I think the schedule just came out for that weekend.
Mark, you pulling up that weekend. What you mean?
I wish, bro.
Tell him, Drew. Tell him he pulling up, bro.
Why not? Look, it's the 4th, March 4th.
I know, that sounds fun.
That Cinco de Marcho, bro.
Tickets are very expensive, but I mean, you don't have to go to the fight.
I'm not going to the fight, but I'll be there supporting.
Right. Yeah, kick it with Dre.
Watch him at the crib.
Yeah, watch him at the crib.
Watch him at the crib with Dre.
Hey, but you know you guys can come to the weigh-ins with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You guys can come to the weigh-ins.
Yeah,
it's free.
See what the schedule talking about. Let's see what we're talking about over here.
So what are you thinking, Dre? You coming to the weigh-ins at least with me or what?
What day's the weigh-in?
Friday.
What time?
They might be at 3.
Probably. I could probably do that.
Yeah, they might be at 3.
Something like
you're
that.
off? You're off that whole weekend?
Off, bro.
Mark Repair. It's saying Repair. Damn, you're working.
I'm working.
The whole weekend or just one of them days?
I work
I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Damn, you got the Wednesday through Sunday shit. That boy, they ain't fucking with you.
They're not fucking with me.
It's all right though. We got the big trip in summertime. That's all we need to be focused on for the next 10 days, honestly.
Dude,
yeah,
you're not lying.
I mean, hey man, we're booking that trip. We're going to Ibiza, Greece, and Barcelona. Put it in your calendar right now.
Oh, it's been booked in mine.
Booked.
It's just locked in, bro. I'm just ready for y'all.
Hey,
Waiting for Mark to stop playing.
I just want everybody to stay locked in because we're about to have the craziest video that is gonna most likely be uploaded based off this trip, just to show just the details of the beautiful sceneries of all these 3 different beautiful places we're actually going to. We're going to Athens, we're going to Ibiza, and we're going to Barcelona. Probably the 3 most beautiful places on the planet. So we're gonna have some really good shots. I know Drew's gonna want to be taking some really good photos of that.
I'm taking my drone.
Are you taking a drone?
Yeah.
Boom. So period. Look at that.
Period.
Taking a drone. So what I have decided that I want to do recently is just make hella videos of drone footage. So what I'm gonna start doing is going to hour away places, 30 minutes away, and just get our valley. There's not so much shit in our valley, but I feel like I could still make it look pretty dope. Have a car driving or because I have so many different ideas for it.
You should, bro.
I have some homegirls. Cool, I have some homegirls that are down just to have you ever seen those videos of a girl or something walking on a hike, and then there's a drone flies over her, and then later on in the hike it catches up to her.
Yeah,
it's something like that. Yeah. I've been having those type of ideas running through my head lately, making sure, bro, because I want to do something else. You know what I mean? Since we're not really making podcasts like that, and it's kind of hard to go to Dre and shit like that, I think just making content of some type of form. I feel like all 3 of us still got to continue making it. If it's not podcast, it has to be something.
Yeah, 100. I think my thing is I'm thinking, Dre, maybe if you send that mic, if you get that mic over to me, I can make some content. I think we'll be putting up more content for the cast because, I think what we need to be doing is just strictly just pushing content. I mean, dude, honestly, if you guys look at really look at the trends right now, and this is just for everybody that listens to these podcasts, because this is real game, right? And it's when you look at the trends that are happening right now, I think people just being able to distribute content and just getting content out there is just what typically works right now. And so it's whatever the content typically is, whether it's just things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, or whether it's what you're eating, or whether it's your activities, or whether it's your lifestyle, it's any of that type of content has just been reachable and just usable. Yeah. And so it's people look at it and want to see it, and then if it gets enough attention, you can become famous. You know? And it's not even about the becoming famous aspect of it, it's the aspect of just doing what you're doing and just putting it out there and it just
seeing what happens.
Exactly.
I mean, bro, there's so many videos. I'll bet you wake up and go check TikTok. You're gonna see at least 3 lifestyle videos. You're gonna see a day in the life with me, what I eat in a day, and my outfits for today. Literally, you'll see those videos immediately when you go on fucking TikTok.
And realistically, majority of the time, the reason why they're getting views is because of the view that they have in their apartment or the aesthetic.
Dude, or the sound they use.
Yeah,
it's literally
sometimes it is actually just the sound.
It's crazy. People are I've seen this one sound get over 1 million posts or some shit like that. 1 million fucking TikToks were made with this one sound. I'm sure there's other sounds like that, but I know someone that used it just to fuck around and make a video of them going on a hike, and it blew up. He got 15 million views.
Really?
Yeah, crazy. Fucking crazy.
Send me that sound.
Yeah, I'll send you the sound.
He said, send me that sound. I'm trying to go viral.
Cause I got a few videos from that sound, damn.
Yeah, Mark, how's your content been going? The day in the life of Mark. How's that been going?
Honestly, I think before I went on my trip to Miami, I kind of just slowed it down. I think really what hit me was I just feel like it became hella like tedious to me. I don't know, like I don't know if it's maybe because of maybe my life is just boring and like I just live the same life every single day. But man, I don't know, like it gets kind of boring recording the same exact thing all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like if I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm not a type of person that likes to do the same thing. Like I like something different. So I used to try to add something different to it every single day. And so I got to that point, and then I kind of lost ideas on what to even do there because I feel like at that point I'm even limited. Bro, I'm at the house with my family. So it's like I'm really limited on like what I have available to me. You know what I mean? So I was just trying to think of those ideas. It was kind of getting challenging, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just gave up. So I think what I've been trying to do is kind of go back to like the drawing board and just kind of discover like, okay, what are different ways or different things I can do to kind of change the page or spice the page or like change my way of creating my content so it's not always so boring and the same for me. You know what I mean? I think if I can kind of figure that part out, I definitely would like to do it. And I need to get a phone stand. I think that's the next thing I need to invest in because doing it with my hands is hella hard. But I've been doing it. So, so all those videos I've been recording, man, those are either really good angles on my dresser or me holding it myself. So,
Bro, that shit could get tough without no phone stand. I know fucking Drake got all the phone stands at the crib.
Hey, one of them, I'm gonna send it all with Mark when Drew comes back or whatever. Are you flying here or are you driving?
Yeah, I'm flying, bro.
I don't think shit.
I don't know. Unless we have a carry-on and we put it in the carry-on.
Cause a mic, a fucking.
Shit, I don't know. I gotta ask Pops. He did everything.
Well, let me know, cause we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, bro.
We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal, but like if you was driving, I could easily just put that shit in your car.
Hey, bro, but like, you know those little microphones you found that go in your phone?
Yeah, like the ones I use for the interviews on the streets. Similar.
Yeah, so I found one for another idea that I have, right? Because I'm going to put it on a phone stand, and then I'm going to get videos of myself, like whenever I'm talking to clients and shit. And, like, post them for, like, real estate TikToks and shit, too, you know? Like, different avenue. But whenever you use it, it actually gets pretty good fucking quality. I seen that you said that, like, the quality usually sucks because they're $40. But, like, in this case, the price doesn't really, like, matter because it's going straight to your phone's audio. Like
yeah, straight into the hardware. Yeah.
So, like, basically, Apple's doing all that shit for you.
What are those mics that, but can we get on, like, okay, I like that idea because, like, I feel like this, like, having access to that type of equipment and that type of resource, it's quick and it's, like, it's accessible and it's, like, we do it. So, like, if we could just capture it, like that's all we're really missing is the capturing.
Yeah. Damn, you said that perfectly. Like, bro, literally, me and Marlo just had this talk. Like, we have talks, right? Like, we smoke some weed outside in the garage and we talk, right? And, bro, we're talking about what the fuck, like, we could get done. And it's like, if we just had a video of us right now sitting down having one of these talks, like, boom, we would have it. Like, you know what I mean? That's our content right there. Like, look what's right next to us. Bro, people want to see these type of cars. You know what I mean? If we're in the garage, people want to see that type of fucking aesthetic. You fucking chilling on another side of the world, like, and we're all mixing in and still putting a video together. Like, bro, people want to see that shit.
Start recording that shit. Just make it hella easy. Just record it. Post that content.
We just need to just buy them, bro. It's like literally $60. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Like, this is just for everybody out there, man. Like, this is what you guys just need to understand. It's just like everything is doable, you know. So it's like having access to it is just the one thing, but being able to actually do it and overcome it is another thing. You know, I think what's really big is understanding that like there's so many different opportunities available for us nowadays. Like, there's so many ways, man. Like, I don't know. And I think when you start getting yourself kind of exposed to a few of them, I think it really helps make you understand what that really feels like and what it looks like, because it's hard to really understand it until you kind of get exposed to it.
Until you do it. You have to.
Until you kind of do it, exactly. And that's just for anything, right? I think as humans, we just don't see it until we believe it. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's kind of the same thing. So,
damn. You know what? I felt like that too. We didn't do this podcast and we're like, fuck it, the podcast is gonna do like a thing we like. Like, yeah, we wanted to start it and shit, but like, look how long we've been doing it. You know what I mean?
We've done it for hella long.
Bro, exactly. And it's because we just love fucking getting on the phone or getting together and like fucking with each other. Like, honestly, I feel like at this point, it's not even about like the views. It's like, we just do this shit. You know what I mean?
Like, that's what we do. We do a podcast. That's all I was feeling too. I was like, bro, we got to do a podcast. We ain't doing it hella long. That's all I was feeling. I was like, bro, we got to get a podcast going, bro. That's why I was like, I got to call him up.
I think I said, like, how do we even do it? How do we do a podcast? I've been doing a podcast. I miss it, man.
I told you you're going to figure it out, though.
With you guys, bro. That's the thing. Like, see, it's cool the fact that, like, honestly, I'm blessed that we have the opportunity in life that we can, like, do this nowadays. Like, bro, look at what we're doing right now. Like, where we are recording, we're capturing audio over FaceTime, okay? And you're in Vegas, and we are in Modesto. and like it's just crazy, bro. Like the fact that we have the ability to be able to do this, like I'm blessed and thankful for it. Seriously, like it's amazing. I just think it's just like also it's just different when we get to be in person and be able to do it in person.
It's different.
I think that's just like
have a couple drinks in this.
Yeah, bro, it's just a different vibe. But anyway, Dre, bro, we've been talking a lot, bro. Why don't you get into business? What you been on? What's going on?
I've been telling you different business.
Recently,
y'all tell me what was your favorite memory from, let's say, the podcast or Fresno, period, in general. Cause give me your favorite memory from last year.
Okay, how about this? We've been talking a lot. Why don't you start answering?
No, I asked the question, Poppy. Go ahead.
No. Man. Okay, well, you got to ask it. How about this? Narrow that question down. That question's way too broad. Bro.
What's your favorite Fresno memory?
What is my favorite
I have
Fresno
one.
memory?
I have one, and like you guys are gonna fucking die. I don't know. You know what?
I don't know, cause I want to see what Drew says, and I might kind of.
Nah. Just go off the top of your dome, Marcus. Don't go off what nobody else say.
No, cause I'm going in hard with this one.
I feel like what Drew's gonna say is mine. That's the thing.
I think Dre knows.
I want to know because I feel like the one he's gonna say is the one that I was gonna say, but I don't know at the same time. I don't know. I'm thinking of one, bro. But I want to see what you gotta say.
So you remember that night, right? We all went out. It was like
mine, bro. I think this is mine.
Which night?
Huh?
Which one?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you.
I think I know what
All right, check me out. So we're at the drive-thru, right? And then Dre look at me. He's like, "Cuz we gotta do it." And I'm like, "What do we gotta do?" And then he look at Marcus and he's like, "Hey, Mark, we gotta do it."
Hey, what time is it? Like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like 1:30 in the morning. It's like almost 2 o'clock. And then he's like, "Hey, Drew, I can't see so straight. Book this for me real quick." He's showing me a phone, bro, and I'm like, "Oh shit, this is what he's talking about." I'm like, "You want me to book some of these?" Anyway, cut to the chase. We end up at the fucking house. It's about like 30 minutes later. Hey, B, Mark, and Trey having a good ass time inside the crib. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, we hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that was a knock on the door. And I look at Mark. I look at Trey and I said, "Uh-oh, they here."
Orders here, bro.
You know, fast forward, fucking 30 minutes later.
Hey, bro, this is mine. I swear to God.
You see Trey with his hand behind his head. Going crazy. Go fucking crazy in the middle of the fucking dance floor. At that point, it could have been a bedroom. Whatever you wanted to do.
We need to cut this episode short.
Hey, you asked the question.
That's the best night I had in Fresno with my boy Dre.
Bro, okay. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was crazy because that was literally what I was thinking about.
Dude, and that's not to air you out. That's like my favorite fucking memory.
I forgot all about that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'll never forget that day. That's the first thing I think about when I get to that day. That was the most legendary day. I think that was the day. That was like we broke in your new house. Like,
yeah, that's
bro,
really what it was. It was a new crib.
It was a new crib.
It was a new crib. Definitely was a new crib.
I remember it like vividly, bro. That was so wild. That was a wild ass day, bro. That was a wild ass day. But I think mine is I think mine is when we were out in Fresno. Drew, I don't think you were here for this one. This is before. I think this was before we were out in Fresno, and we went to a club. And I remember we had hella bottles. I think like everybody was out there, and we ended up going to that mansion. And then we were at that like backyard of that mansion. It was lit. And then like, I think we had hella people end up pulling up over there.
The pool, with the pool.
Yeah, with the pool.
Yeah,
and then
hell
we had some fun afterwards at the mansion. What time did we end up leaving that place?
Bro? We left when the sun came up, brother.
Yeah, we left when the sun came up. You're honestly right. Bro, that was wild. That was a night. That was probably I would say that's the one Drew said is number 100%, hands down number one. But number 2 is for sure that one.
That shit. That night. Yeah, what was I about to say? Those 2 nights have something in common too. That's the craziest part.
Yeah, they do have something very in common.
Something highly in common.
I know what it is because y'all told me about this.
So I see why y'all niggas. That's your favorite night.
That was a wild night. Yeah. Bro, that place is like a resort, bro.
It really was, and he said we could double back there if we need to.
Like a resort.
He said if we need to double back there, just let him know.
Oh yeah, this summer, let's go for real. Like, please, like let's book it like a weekend. Like that's it.
Book it for the weekend. I'll
like
let him know.
Like just for a day.
For real, like, hey, like we'll slide you a couple hundred piece.
We have a good time.
Drew would love it there. That's like Drew's. It's like a dream.
Yeah, that's what night.
Yeah, I think he has a batting cage back there too.
For real?
I think so.
Oh, dude, I would love doing that. That's my favorite fucking thing to do is play baseball. Hey, but Dre, what's yours, bro? We can't skip.
Yeah, well, come on. We said ours. It was your city.
I know. So I had like over 1,000 nights in that city. See what I'm saying? So I can go any direction with this one.
Okay, so how about our question? Let's simple that question out down. Like simple it down.
Okay, simple it down.
What was your best night in Fresno with us?
The one that's sticking out in my head, like top of my head, I wouldn't say it was my best night, but it was a night where this boy Drew came home. We went to the Airbnb. We was at the Airbnb for the night, and he came in. He's like, "Hey, bro, we're going to Mexico in the morning." I was like, "What? What do you mean we're going to Mexico in the morning?" And he's like, "Bro, like, look, like, we're going to Mexico in the morning, bro." And I had to call Mark to confirm this. And Mark's like, "We're not going to Mexico, but if y'all going, y'all ain't going without me." Long story short, bro, we ended up going to Mexico the next day. So just how spontaneous that trip was, how it led from one little decision, that shit was like top of my head for sure. That shit was good.
You guys, bro, like not even to get hella deep and shit, but like that whole trip just brings so much like happiness to my heart. Like I don't know why, but like I love that trip like with every bit of my heart, bro. Like bro, we fucking pulled up, we drove to Mexico. Day up, bro. Like that. Do you guys understand? Like you called me, and I was almost pissed that I couldn't even almost get a ticket. And I got my ticket. Like I ended up getting my ticket. We fucking go. We drove to Mexico, bro. I drove to Fresno, and midnight, me and Drew, like we get to you. We go to fucking Mexico, bro.
And then you forgot your wallet.
Oh, you did forget your wallet.
I forgot my wallet.
Yes.
No way.
You forgot your wallet. You pulled up, came to my house, and we're about to leave. And you're like, "Bro, I don't have my wallet. Send me that stuff." And we have to go all the way to Mexico, bro.
Yeah, like we're going all the way to Mexico.
Hey, you got the fucking right, bro.
You fucking forgot your wallet, bro. We got there hella late because your ass.
You are right, bro. That is my fault. Hey, that is my fault. Damn, I hella forgot about that.
Niggas had to go back halfway to get the wallet, bro.
That was my fault, bro. But you know, I check now, bro. I've had my mistakes, man. I had to live through those moments.
Hey, we got to make some really dope memories this spring, this summer, bro. We got anything planned for the spring besides the fight?
What happened?
I said we got anything planned for this spring besides the fights?
Okay, so I have a random week in March off. I'm gonna be busy in the part of April.
Niggas got their passports, right?
What happened?
Yeah.
I'm down to spend a weekend outside the country, not Mexico.
In March?
A weekend, like 2 nights.
I heard Mexico's like you have to be safe. I heard like the cartel is saying like for the U.S. citizens not to go to Mexico right now.
I'm saying not Mexico. I'm saying take the trip not to Mexico.
Yeah, like I heard that. Should we go to Colombia?
2 nights. That's all I need.
Colombia. Dude, hey, Colombia's scary too, nigga. Y'all talking about cartel, nigga? What the fuck?
They gonna love me out there, bro.
Okay, how about we just stay in the States?
We could go to Argentina, though. That would be beautiful.
Should we stay in the States?
Hell no. Where we gonna go that we ain't been already that's worth
Go
it?
to Chicago?
Fuck, you can go to Chicago. I ain't going to Chicago. No offense to Chicago, but I'm not gonna spend.
Let's go to Canada. Bro, that would be
Toronto?
sick as fuck.
I could do Canada.
Toronto, Montreal, I don't give a
You want to
fuck.
go to Toronto?
I could do that.
But March in Toronto?
Bro, it's beautiful.
Let's say April. Let's just say April.
I have like a random weekend of March off.
Let's go.
Like late March.
Like middle of March.
I just be telling. I don't even ask. I just like, hey, yo, I'm not finna be here.
When
That's
are
all I
you
be
going?
doing.
You're March 4th. It would be
March
like the weekend after yours, though. I don't know if you'll be able to do that. Are you gonna be cool?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
We'll think about it. We're running this episode a little bit long, but hey, we got what? Our first episode back. We're still in season 4, halfway through it. We're gonna finish off this spring. Hey, it's been a good time seeing y'all, bro. I'm gonna see Drew in about 10 days.
Yes, sir.
About to be
I'll see
real
you
lit.
soon.
What about you, Mark? See you soon or what?
Yeah, hopefully, bro. I'll try to make it out there soon. I've been busy, bro, but I'm gonna hopefully pray to God, bro. We'll get there.
I'm gonna try to get out there to Modesto one time for the one time. Go to another NBA game or
If
something.
not, bro, I'll try to see you that weekend. I'm off. Like if we don't end up doing something,
Yeah, just let me know. I'm working every day. If I'm not traveling, I'm working. So
I'll try to figure out. If I wish I could just drive to you, bro. If it was as easy to drive to you, I would, but fuck, I can't.
hey, little $80 flights. You know what I'm saying? Did John flying out here for $80? You could do it.
Yeah, I feel it, man. We'll figure it out.
I love you, bro.
All right, man. My mom calling me, so I gotta go.
Later.
Later, y'all.
Love you, bro.
Hello. Good. Just finished the podcast.